Jobless numbers on the rise. 43 million Americans have filed for unemployment since mid-March. Moves are now being made to save small businesses, including a new organization launched in New Jersey by the former governor and ABC News contributor Christie, along with his wife, Mary Pat. They're both joining us now. Thank you for being with us. And Governor Christie, we're going to talk about your organization in just a moment. But first, I'd like to discuss the situation right now in this country, the unrest in the aftermath of the murder of George Floyd. People are calling for police reform. They're calling for people to disband, defund the police department. You were governor when Camden did just that. They rebuilt the police department from the ground up. What do you think needs to happen in police departments across this country?
Very much the same thing, Amy, I think needs to happen. What we did in Camden was emphasize two things: community policing. We got police officers out of the cars, onto bicycles, on foot in the neighborhoods. Second was de-escalation training. The watchword, first, do no harm. Force should be a last resort. What's happened in the last 7 years? Murder rate in Camden's down 81%, and complaints by citizens of excessive use of force by the police down 95% in a city that is 96% minority. It can be done, and it needs to be done across the entire country.
Yeah, those statistics are very hard to argue with. Now, as governor, you know that states across this country have taken many different approaches to try and recover from COVID-19. What do you think should be the model? What should be happening? What's working, what's not working?
What I think will work for the country in the long term, Amy, is for a balanced approach to be struck. We're not going to live risk-free in America unless and until there's a vaccine. So we need to open up business, open up our institutions again, and let people do the things that you're seeing right there. Wear masks, wash your hands on a regular basis, clean hard surfaces, socially distance when we can. Those are all things that need to be done, but we can't keep our country closed any longer, because last month, Amy, one statistic, the biggest diagnosis anything in America in the month of May was mental health disorders. People need to get back to their lives. Keeping us closed is costing lives as well.
Mary Pat, I know you have a background in finance, so what do you believe is the recipe to help this economy rebound as quickly and as safely as possible?
Well, we have over 900,000 small businesses just in New Jersey alone, and I really think that the small business community is the lifeblood of our economy. And so we really need to help those people get up and started again, which is why we're starting this New Jersey 30-day fund. And, we appreciate the opportunity to do it and hope we can help as many people as possible.
Yeah, tell us how your organization works.
Yeah, so we're giving out $3,000 forgivable loans to small businesses, people that employ 3 to 30 folks. And these are businesses that have fallen through the cracks. So our organization has a website, the nj30dayfund.com, and we're accepting donations. We're actually starting the organization with a seed money of $100,000. Chris and I are donating that, and we're hoping to give as much of it out as possible quickly.
And I know the inspiration to begin this organization is a personal one. Can you tell us about it?
Sure. My niece actually and her husband experienced a donation like this for their small marketing company in Virginia. And one of the hallmarks of our organization is that if you can get up on your feet and pay back the $3,000 loan, then you will, and then we'll give it to another deserving business. So my niece and her husband were actually the first ones in Virginia to give back their $3,000 loan. So she called me and said, I think you and Chris should do this in New Jersey. It sounds like a great opportunity. And since you and Chris did such a great job after Hurricane Sandy, we really think it's something that you guys could run with.
We're thrilled to do it.
Yeah, so many people just need that bridge to get through this tough time. We certainly appreciate all of your efforts. Governor Christie, Mary Pat, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having us, Amy. Really appreciate it.